What's up, guys? So there's been a lot of back and forth between the band One Direction and my look-alike Tyler Oakley. If you don't know what happened in the last week or so, basically there's just been this conflict between Tyler Oakley and one of the members of One Direction. I'm going to talk about that, explain it right now before I introduce what I'm really going to be talking about. So if you don't know, Tyler Oakley is a fairly popular YouTuber. He's gotten a really big fan base, not as big as One Direction obviously, but very big, and he's also a very big fan of One Direction. And if you don't know who One Direction is, they're basically just this boy band made up of 5 boys that make music, and Tyler Oakley happens to be a very big fan of them. He even went so far as to participate in 1D Day, which on a completely unrelated note is a horrible name for their big celebration day, 1D Day. I bet they didn't have very many Central European girls celebrating that, but that's besides the point. History joke, lol. But here's some more context background. If you remember a couple months ago that one of the guys from the popular TV show Duck Dynasty made some really rude remarks about gay people, and he just came out that he's like homophobic and doesn't really support gay marriage or any of that stuff. And personally, on another unrelated note, if you don't support gay marriage, you gotta go back into your time machine, back to the goddamn 1800s. But again, besides the point. So he doesn't support gay marriage, and a lot of people were upset by that, but a lot of people also supported the fact that he stated his beliefs. So he was kicked off of Duck Dynasty for a while until people got really mad, and then he got put back on Duck Dynasty. And then one of the band members of One Direction just recently tweeted to him that he supported his family values, and that was taken the wrong way sometimes. So some people thought that Liam was talking about supporting the fact that he was a homophobic, but others who thought about it more said that he was really just supporting the fact that they were able to keep their family together despite all of the controversy that has been going through their family. But Tyler Oakley decided to take it the first way, and Tyler Oakley, being an openly gay YouTube star, did not really like that statement. So there was just a lot of back and forth between Liam trying to explain himself and Tyler being upset with him, and it was just not very good. I'll read out some of the tweets just so you can get an idea of what went on. So here. So this is the first tweet from Liam to one of the guys on Duck Dynasty. It reads, "Huge love to you, your family, huge respect for your business prosperities, and the family values you still all behold. Big fan." I personally think that he didn't really mean that he supports the fact that he's homophobic, the fact that he's able to keep his family together. So here's what Tyler Oakley wrote in response. "Wow, very confused and disappointed by this tweet. Literally changes everything." And then he added, "If you defend someone actively supporting bigotry, homophobia, and ignorance, we're not on the same wavelength to even have a discussion." So then Tyler Oakley got death threats from One Direction fans, and I just think that's horrible. I mean, what? Like, you don't even know those guys. I mean, if you're a One Direction fan, One Direction fans are way too hardcore for me. I mean, I don't even understand how you can make death threats at someone for not supporting their beliefs. They just have a different point of view, and you're gonna make death threats against them. That just seems really hypocritical to me from past experiences, how they're supporting Liam, and they're like, oh, you just misunderstood him, and now they're misunderstanding Tyler Oakley, giving him death threats. It's like, I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm not one to judge 1D fans, and I don't want to generalize all One Direction fans, but a lot of you take it way too far. Just saying. And then obviously the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender fans support him. And they said that in a tweet that I'll just skip over because it's not that big of a deal. And then Liam goes on to say, "I just like the show and I love when families stick together. I haven't said I agree with all they've ever said." That's really the end of the back and forth as this website that I'm looking at says it. But then there's also some really fun comments at the bottom of this website that I read, and they just really made me laugh how opposite they are on each level. So here's comment number 1. "I don't think Liam is homophobic and shouldn't have to keep on apologizing to his fans for every little thing he does or says. Some of the fans assume things too quickly. I think that Tyler overreacted just a little bit." And here's comment number 2. "I am disgusted by Liam's thoughtlessness and his half-baked apology. His words tonight have been indirectly damaging to his fans, and they deserve better." Here's comment number 3. "Liam is not homophobic. He tweeted months ago that he loves his gay fans. He's a really nice person. I used to watch Tyler's videos. I think he is nice as well. But some of the things that he does just piss me off, and I don't like him as much anymore." Here's comment number 4. Excuse me verily, but Liam Payne is not homophobic, okay? He was severely bullied before he was in the X Factor, and he has a big heart. He never even tweeted about being homophobic because he is not homophobic, so leave because you're not part of the fandom and you don't understand things. They write those things like they know them personally, and that's just another thing that, like, you don't actually know these people, even however much you think you do. But anyways, that's besides the point again. Here's comment number 5, maybe? Tyler takes the whole anti-gay thing rather seriously, so I can understand where he's coming from. I don't take a specific side, but I'd like to point out Tyler didn't overreact. He's doing what he does best, supporting LBGTQ fans. What's the Q? I don't know. There's lesbian, bisexual, gay, transgender, Q? Questioning? Maybe? I don't know. Because he saw Liam, who does adore cheering over someone who discriminates over how he and others are. Here's comment number 7. I'm almost done. I'm just reading a couple more. I have to read this one in a really funny voice because it has a really funny speech in it. I'm pretty sure I know the voice of the person who wrote it. Tyler Oakley is so annoying. He always has been to me. He likes to assume things too easily without knowing anything. Like, Liam has been apologizing so much, like, he can say whatever he wants, and whatever he says is always taken the wrong way. Just let him be, and let him say whatever. He's a human being. I think I got that one pretty solid. And here's comment number 8, maybe? 8? Or a million? Infinity? I think both Liam and Tyler are in the wrong. It was very stupid and irresponsible for Liam to tweet that. I don't think Liam intended the tweet in a negative way people think. I feel like he meant he respects the way the family has stayed together despite Phil screwing up and the negativity they've received. I will say though, in the UK, family values tend to mean something different than they do in America. If you know Liam, you know family is very important to him. Yeah, you don't know Liam, but... So, I think he meant he respects the fact that none of them turned on Phil because he made a mistake. If Liam wanted to tweet about this, he should have chosen his words more carefully. I understand Tyler being upset. He felt like he was being attacked, but at the same time, I think he blew this way out of proportion than it needed to be. And that's where I'm ending! That was a nice comment. I appreciated that comment. I appreciated that completely objective view of the situation. I really appreciate that. I'm not on either side. I'm not gonna pick a side. I'm not a supporter of One Direction. I'm not a supporter of Tyler Oakley. I'm just an experiencer of both, okay? So, I'm very much for the LGBT community, and I want to put that out right now. And if you're homophobic, I very much don't know why, but that's just your opinion, and I'm not one to judge. I'm just one to let you be you. So I'm gonna be me in this situation. I'm going to completely stay out of this whole thing, other than making this video. But let us know what you think in the comments below. Please don't make it really upsetting, because I might cry. So thank you for watching this video. Be sure to leave your thoughts in a comment down below. I will see you all next time. Leave a like, a favorite, and subscribe for more awesome content from the Moral Pack, and take care.